I was at university doing physics and philosophy, and I kind of realized that I wanted something that had a bit more outdoorsy element to it. This is a question from Stephen in Wellington. In the current lockdown, are we noticing fainter, smaller earthquakes than under normal conditions? So that's a pretty good question, and you might have seen it picked up in some news outlets around the world. And the short answer is yes. So the lockdown has seen a reduction in human-generated seismic noise, and any reduction in noise will let our seismometers pick up fainter signals, which might be generated by smaller earthquakes. And this will have been especially noticeable in places like Auckland, Christchurch, or Wellington, where there's a much greater human noise source. But the longer answer is not really. So in general, there are other sources of noise in New Zealand that are more important than human noise, notably the wind and the ocean. The other thing is, when we build our network and design our stations, we try to minimize the sources of potential noise, and human noise is one of the easier ones to get away from. And then the third point is that, well, we might be able to detect some of these very small signals on a few sites. To be located, an earthquake needs to get picked up on multiple sites. So those kind of small earthquakes might not be generating enough seismic energy to travel far enough to be picked up by enough sites to be locatable. And so I hope that answers your question, Stephen.